Hi, everyone, and welcome to our overview of BluePoint. I'm Dan Sladick, the Director of Business Development, and with me today is John Shales. John is one of our co founders here at BluePoint. Our goal for the presentation is to provide you with a brief overview of our solution so you're able to determine how BluePoint brings value to your security needs. Let's cover our agenda. First, we want to address why. Why was BluePoint developed, and why do people need it? This is our purpose. Then we want to explore the two levels of communication. The first being primary communication, which is in the building, and then we want to look at enhanced communication. Enhanced communication harnesses the power of technology to greatly improve response time and intelligence during a police emergency. The combination of these two, primary and enhanced communication, makes our solution the best on the market for rapid emergency responses. After this, we're going to take a look at the next steps for you in determining how Bluepoint is going to be the right fit. John, can you lead us through the purpose of Bluepoint?
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Do you remember the Columbine tragedy that took place back in 1999? I remember thinking that was a once in a lifetime event. I would never have imagined that we'd be in this place today. More than one mass shooting every day in our country. I have 4 kids, and this is so alarming to me. We had to do something. My background is in construction, and shortly after the Sandy Hook tragedy, the question was asked, we put fire alarm systems in all of our buildings. Why don't we have something like that for police? For life and death situations that aren't fire. Simple idea, right? But no one else was pursuing this. Two things that stood out to us about Sandy Hook. It took over 5 minutes for a call to go to 911, way too long. Police response was great, but if they were notified 5 minutes earlier, a very different outcome would be possible. And the PA announcement to take precautions, lockdown was their protocol, it never happened. Imagine if everyone had known to start their lockdown procedures earlier. And we found out that these are common in all the tragedies that have taken place, and I'll explain why in a minute. Make no mistake, our solution is designed to save lives. The primary communication of our solution builds off the tried and true results of fire alarms. Do you know the last time a person was killed in a fire in a school was? It was 1958, a long time ago. It was Our Lady of Angels Catholic School in Chicago. Many things have changed, but one of the changes was the modern fire alarm system. We bring the success of fire alarm systems to the current threat to people in our buildings, intruder events. Fire alarms do two fundamental things really well. Warn people in harm's way and contact the authorities immediately. That is our primary communication too. But we go well beyond the traditional fire alarm system with our enhanced communication, which we'll talk more about in a minute. Here's the why. Why does it take so long for people to call police and warn others? It's panic. 3 facts about a police emergency. 1, panic people don't think clearly or react well. They can't. 2, the faster we can warn people about a problem, the better off they will be. And 3, the faster we can get police on site, the better the outcomes. Our solution saves lives by providing people a simple and intuitive way to do all the right things in an emergency, even in a panic. That 5 minutes at Sandy Hook, that was way too long. Our solution is attacking that problem. Here's the issue with how we respond now. It is very human-centric, step by step. It takes too long for panicked people to do all the things they need to get done for the best possible outcomes. BluePoint has developed a solution. We automate those critical things. Activate the system, and 1, everyone in the building is alerted through strobe lights and a PA or a phone system announcement. No horns. We don't want to be confused with fire alarm. And 2, simultaneously, police are notified not only with a building address, but also the location within the building. This is our primary communication, a much faster response internally and externally. But that is only half of our solution. Dan, show us how command and control improves the response by enhancing communication.
Yeah, thanks, John. We call command and control C2 for short. So C2 is a security technology platform and it's designed to equip people, command groups, police, and building occupants, allowing them to quickly receive information they need to make fast and informed decisions, life-saving decisions. So no matter what your response protocol is, lockdown, run, hide, fight, or Alice, more information equals better decisions. Let's take a look at some of the capabilities. When the Bluepoint system is activated, groups of people receive text, emails, voice messages, all providing critical information. These are simple texts and emails. There's no special apps to manage in a crisis. It's simple and intuitive, things we do every single day. Note the links in the text. These links provide some real time access to information without having to put your credentials in during an emergency. This is potentially life saving information. And this information that comes in the links, well, these links, after the emergency is neutralized, they go dead and they're never used again. And this helps also maintain your security. So different groups of people are going to have different levels of information they can access, and it's fully customizable to fit our clients' needs. So the command group has the highest level of access. This includes using the command center on any internet enabled device, which is shown on the right. Building occupants are sent different levels of information based on need. This is not just about notification, it's about two-way communication. Building occupants are going to be able to provide real time situational awareness to the command group. This could include pictures, descriptions of what they see or what their situation is. Some example messages you'd see coming from the building occupant. A man in a red hat has a knife, or I'm in 205 and there's no injuries, but there's one person missing. This is absolutely critical information for those responding to the incident. So now the command group can see all of this information coming in, and they can send out informed instructions to the building occupants. They can tell them, hold your position, you're not forgotten, or rooms 200 through 210, exit out door 5. Our common words filter makes it easy for the command group to understand common themes of the messages that are coming in. You can see this on the bottom right of the screen. One of the links that's going to come in your text and email provides a building layout. The building layout's also going to have a flashing red light at the location where the pull station was activated. And if multiple pull stations are activated, each one of these will be flashing. Occupants are going to be able to always make better decisions with better information. So we also tie into existing IP-enabled security cameras to give people access to the live feeds right from the diagram. Again, there's no credentials, no special apps, simple and intuitive. In an emergency, can you imagine the power of being able to quickly see what is taking place down the hall while you're hiding in a room, right there on your phone? C2 takes cameras that are normally used to see what happened in the past, and now they turn them into a real-time life-saving tool. You and your building occupants, the command group, everyone's going to be able to make better, more informed decisions with C2. Our solution also includes a computer application. This computer application is designed for a person at the front desk, but it's also can be used throughout the entire facility. What it's going to do is turn a computer into a virtual pull station. It's going to have the added bonus that it can also send out discrete and silent alerts. So if you want to imagine a visitor comes into the building and is really mad, there's no weapon, but they're angry and they're mad. The person sitting at the computer with a couple quick discrete clicks of the button on the mouse can send a notification to the others in the building that they need help, while also staying engaged and de-escalating the situation that's right in front of them. So now the others in the group, they're going to receive the notification front and center right there on the computer screen, as well as in text and email. This app can be customized to do several different notifications, including a full system activation. Our enhanced communication is far more than just a police alert. Ours is a comprehensive rapid emergency response system. It's designed for all types of multi-hazard communications. The platform itself was built with FEMA's best practices for incident management protocols in mind, and it can be customized to fit your needs.
Thanks, Dan. That was a great overview of C2. So what makes BluePoint different? We have taken a true life safety approach to our solution. All the things you expect of your fire alarm, we brought them to our solution as well. It will be there when you need it. A phone app can't do that. Our solution is unique. We have 3 patents and more in the works. What are other people saying about us? Intuitive. Reduces response time. People feel safer. Honestly, our hope is that our system will never be needed to be used. But when you need it, it will reduce response time and therefore save lives. What are the next steps? This was a brief overview. There is much more to the solution that we covered today. If BluePoint has grabbed your interest, the next steps would be to schedule a live demonstration of C2. We'd love for you to see it in action. And let us answer your questions to get a customized proposal specific to your facility. Let us know what questions you have or how we can help. Our contact information is on the website, bluepointalert.com. This is John Shales and Dan Sladek. Thank you for your time.